Hey everyone, how's it going? It's time. Everything's up and running. Um, that's what I'm missing. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. I'm super excited for this event that's coming in Azure Lane. I've been waiting for Lexington 2 forever, and they finally are gonna bring her. so, someone mentioned, where is it? It's not 3. It's it's 5, I think. Yeah, idiot. This is the comment. So the reason she was away in the story was because she was busy pumping up her boobs. Girl has a massive chest now compared to her old version. Of course, I don't know the differences between I it's possible that the flight deck, I mean, usually the breast size for the breast size for characters in Azure Lane is generally depicted, at least for aircraft carriers, is depicted by their flight deck. And for battleships, it's generally like displacement tonnage. But I mean, let's see, how does it say 36,000 tons displacement? Does it say 78 aircraft, 888 feet? Okay. Come on, there's got to be a link for. CV-16. This is the one. It displaced less. Its length was 820, but its width, I think, was longer, right? Interesting. So there's no way, man. Really, an Essex class aircraft carrier was smaller than the old one? No. But this is her retro. I guess this is her retrofitted version. Okay, so her original one looked like this. Man, they did some serious retrofitting. I never realized that. And then this is the one from before. Okay. Man, now I'm interested. I'm gonna have to look into that. So I guess my theory doesn't hold up. She just got a massive boob upgrade for Azure Lane reasons. I'm just so happy Lexington 2's in the game. I wish she wasn't so. I guess looking at her faces here, she looks okay. But in this picture right here, she looks super sad. So I hope her story isn't sad. Man, there's a lot coming real soon. Oh, developer notes. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay. And the story for the 4th anniversary is being written. Took about 8 months to prepare for the 3rd anniversary. Damn. Gosh, I just realized I don't think I've done that yet. Wait, so I don't understand. I guess I should continue reading. Okay. Okay, none of these like apply to me because I haven't played. Um, I haven't played the surface content yet. Okay, just 2. No, I think 2 is better. 3 was a little much. Stellar Blade, I mean, I kind of understand, but that's a little bit easier for them because that's all in house. What were the other 2? The other 2 were Resident Evil and like the other part of the Ava collab. Is that all of them? Okay. We'll see what happens this year. Okay. Oh my gosh. Litter, Naga, Alice, Helm, and Tia. Man, what I really want for them is to change the black tickets to rotate through all Nikes. Okay. naturally wish for their happiness. Who are they referring to? Um, in not being happy. I'm trying to think. We had Dorothy's pretty devastated now. Um, Modernia is recovering. Oh, that's right. Oh, what's her name? Noah. Like the entire girls from that squad were killed. Noah, Haran, and Isabel. Hmm. Yes. Um. That's right. Neil Lister got killed too. That's actually a good point. Dude, Goddess Fall was phenomenal. Helm isn't everyone's favorite, not a creator's favorite. Make bad characters like Liver or Crow more annoying and successful. The man, some of these people are just. Oh, so he's a diehard Isabel lover, and he's pissed off. Okay. I don't know what was so special about Inherit. Like they weren't that great of a group. This is a good point though. Personally, if the game continues the direction of killing off characters I like spent money on and time on, I will either go back to being free to play or just quit the game. I get wanting to make the story with stakes, but this is a gotcha game first and foremost, and I'm here for the characters. Yeah. Hmm. What they need to do is they need to introduce and get you attached to a character that is not a Nikke yet. Like, think like Capitano from Genshin Impact. And then when they die, like it's still, you feel the weight of it, it hurts. But it wasn't a playable character. Yeah, this. Okay, brown nose 2, no, no. Special edition gaming PC. Okay, no. Can you imagine, like, you bring someone into your room and you've got this? Oh, yeah, I like my gaming PC case.
Um,
Make it quick, come on.
Sorry, we're gonna need your help getting to the water heater today.
Why?
Because Dad finally goes, I think someone changed the temperature on the water heater. Because he was like, our water's not as hot. And I've noticed it.
Okay, we'll deal with it. Don't worry.
But Dad wants to do it today.
No, tell him.
And I told him,
Tell him another day or later.
I told him, I said, I don't have time to move all my Christmas presents for you guys out of the closet right
Well,
now.
you have a whole bunch of other shit in your closet.
Well, that can be moved, but if Dad wants to go in and move everything himself, and I don't want him to see all your Christmas presents.
We'll deal with it later. These, I love these. I think these look really good. Kearsarge. This is Enterprise. New Jersey, Anchorage, and I think this is Essex. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, these look good, man. Okay. 2.5 special program on 12/19. Okay. Geez, does that mean that the patch will be on like the 27th or so? I don't know. I remember seeing this. I don't remember seeing this. Rebella comes out this week. Alright, that's it. Alright, here we go.
Did you want to see me?
Why don't you test your luck? I'll see you later.
Let's see how badly I get screwed today. Sucks. Oh gosh. I was about to say, if we need a weekly done, I can take
How
care
could
of
you
it.
make me wait?
I wasn't too worried about it this week because I just joined. Oh, it's over. My bad. That was stupid. Treasure chest in an episode. See, I hate stuff like this. Okay. I swear we've like played these guys before. Okay, so I got some successes. This is my first time whatchamacallit. It's the first time I've like revamped my defense in a long time. This will eventually change. I'll take Festive Ida out and it'll be Arunka once I get her. 5, 10, 2 wins, 20%. That's not too bad. Of course, you want to be like at around 30%. But, yeah. I'll take it. How did I do compared to the other person? Okay. See, the goal is to do better than the other tower, because then everyone will go for them. Oh, I bet his defense is legit. Okay. Shit. Alright, let's see. I probably shouldn't be immediately running for this, but oh boy. Four draws, 4 defeats. Let's see what people have done. Free run. Ooh. Okay, this isn't bad at all. That actually might be a good idea to do. Same thing. That won't work because I don't have that unit. Okay. It's probably what I should do is Elvira. I should probably just do this team right here. That one didn't work out. We managed to beat the bottom one. Okay, no. More Bellion. That's probably the best to do is more Bellion Celine. What do we got? $290 plus lots. Jeez, it's a fast lots. Okay. No, I want to go with those two teams. Yeah. Alright. I had to remember them. Lady of the Scales. Raz is there. And whoops. My Avira should be around 230 something. Yeah. Like that. And then this one down here is gonna be Celine. I may have to re-gear Celine. Bellion. And Mort. What does he have? Attack, health, attack. Okay.
Come on! What's even the point in struggling? Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, 'cause I'm
14,000 Renat?
I was careless. Your defiance amounts to nothing.
It's a really low health thing.
I shall bestow a benediction almighty. This'll be fun. Don't worry. I'll put you to sleep.
Shall we end this?
I think we just go straight into S3 because I can't. Unless I feel like I need the extra damage to kill the Arunga. You know what? It'll cycle around. So let's just go ahead and go for the extra damage.
You had your chance to repent.
Let my guard down. Let my guard down.
There's no mercy. This is my mission. And your fate.
Sorry. So you've chosen to defy a god.
First.
Surrender.
I'm still standing. Deliverance is inevitable.
We're really freaking slow guys.
There was never a place for you to belong in this world.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
So you want to die?
Let my guard still standing. Is it time? Let my guard standing.
You still have time.
I
to
would
submit.
like for him to get his buff off, but he's
I'm
moving
still
so
standing.
freaking slow.
Let my guard down. Trust me. A simple task. Let my guard down. Just a moment.
Your attitude. How irreverent. Ha!
Quite slow. Shall we end this? I will judge your sins. I'm still standing. Is it
I had
time?
enough souls, I should have just soul burned.
I command thee. Perish. Let my guard down.
Alright.
Born of thy wretched sacrifice, may rapture flourish the world.
Faster than lightning.
I was
Huh? Is it my turn?
I think we take out the free run, right? Or we take out the Lady of the Scales. I don't think I need to soul burn. Just go for free run.
Step back. If you value your life, don't say I didn't warn you. Feel the melody.
Okay.
The beating of your heart is a disturbance.
I was careless. Kneel.
Raise your sword for me.
Damn.
Shall we test fate?
I wish she had died, but
Yeah.
Surrender.
No. Oh, me again? Looks like some tuning is in order. All
Okay.
English as I orchestrate
rest
it.
is auto.
I was careless.
Not bad for such a wretched being. Accept what you deserve.
I was careless. No.
We're done here. Take away the bodies.
I love that line. We're done here. Take away the bodies. Alright. That one's done. That one's done. Okay, I need to find something else to to kill. Has anything been started? Okay, so these 3 have all been started, and this one's been started too. 90. So if I win this, we'll be good. Let's see here. Spectre Tenebria. Okay. The Hua Young is a problem. Anything free runes about 2. After an ally, except for the caster, is attacked, when the damage suffered is 40% or more of max health. I wish I could get this unit. But I feel like I'd be stupid if I skipped Baruga for this. We don't know how fast the lot is. Does Reeve the Skies bypass crit resistance? Or, not crit resistance, ignores damage reduction and damage share. This is still a unit that I'm not very good with. Honestly, I think a 3F Bellion is the way to go. The question I'm having is who to put around it. I'm tempted to use LPK. It really sucks not knowing the speed of the Lady of the Scales. What if I did Ahmed? Combat readiness by 25%, which means to be faster than 250, I need... Let's see, if they're 200, they go up by 50 points. So I would need the unit to be faster than... Okay... What I would like to do is this, and this. This is what I'd like to do down here. This. And Luna. Lady of the Scales, I mean. You know what? The other idea is just to use Saria so that I can tank both hits from her. Let's actually do that. Saria. Hamid Saria. Yeah. Okay. And then this one. Okay.
Please, have faith in me.
Okay. Barely beat out the Lady of the Scales. That means she should go next.
Take my power. If we must fight.
Yeah, she freaking like. She went way up.
A future wrongly pruned shall flourish once again.
Unworthy soul. Let your death burgeon this land.
I don't think free ring cuts in front of me.
Do not give up.
Okay. So now we have
Hope will
immortality.
always be with you. Fly, sky high.
And this should proc
toward
Hwa
the
Young.
radiant future.
I was careful. Are you the punk?
Okay.
Who chased Tora away?
Huh?
なかなかやれなくて。
Yeah.
じゃあ
this is
応用といこ
all-
うか。
Open
Okay.
gates to paradise. For the finale, an ensemble of grief and
I
despair.
may lose Belly in here though.
油断したな。
So,
Yeah.
Footsteps
I'm gonna
follow
lose
me.
Belly. Damn.
were from you? Oh, it wasn't you?
Nope.
I was
I'm actually very surprised by that.
What cannot be avoided must be overcome.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna
leading by
complain.
example.
Uh-oh.
May I play you something?
Yes.
Ha. Feel reverence and fear.
Together, we can do it. Pay attention, or you might regret it.
Damn.
We must fight.
Dude,
I'll
I'm
protect
gonna be
you.
so upset if I lose here.
What cannot be avoided
Because of
must
this.
be overcome. From the cracks of despair, the buds of hope sprout forth. Believe in your faith.
It doesn't matter.
May the melody of hope
Come on.
spread far and wide. Have faith in me.
Oh my gosh. Damn it. Yeah, there's no Gillian now. Son of a
Is
bitch.
where it ends for me.
Oh, everything was going
You
so
don't
well.
deserve my mercy.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Above all, a sharpened spear is a cruel truth.
Your defiance amounts to nothing.
I'm still standing.
I shall bestow a benediction almighty.
There's no mercy. You had your chance to repent. Trust me. There was never a place for you. To belong in this world. Deliverance is inevitable. I'm still standing. This is my mission. And your fate.
What do you know about me?
Okay, let's get
Do
rid
I
of you.
scare you?
I'm still standing.
You've chosen to defy a god.
Oh, damn.
Let my guard
I'm
down.
so upset about
Time
that.
to end our twisted
That other one.
Let my guard down.
Everything was
Shall
going
we
so
end this?
well.
Let my guard down. This body. A simple task. By Disha's
You
will.
still have time to submit. Lowly creature.
Let my guard
We'll
stand.
just keep you on
It's
lockdown.
hollow justice, at best. You have weakness all over.
Let my guard. I'm still
Plus,
standing.
my Raz is gonna cycle a lot faster.
You had your chance to repent. Trust me. Let my guard stand.
Oh, damn. That sucks. Hey, I thought it was pretty good. Damn. Maybe I should have gone with just the other one. I lost my Bellion now, which basically means that I'm cooked against any Freerin teams. Okay, let's choose one of these three. This one should be easy enough. I just use what I've always done. Actually, for this we can use Yenya, Freerin, and Elvira. But this. Well, this we can do the same thing that we've done before. Lady of the Scales, Elvira. Can I? Actually, I don't know. Ooh, I could do that. Yeah. Oh, I don't have straws. I need to see if ML Leica can pull off what straws can with her buffs, or whether or not that's something that can happen. Let's see, which one was this? No, not that one. I was looking at this one, right? Okay. Let's look at this one. I don't have Freerin I mean, I don't have Bellion anymore. I really don't want to deal with something where I have to deal with Freerin. These are always scary, man. I can't wait till Hecate comes out, and then like we're never gonna see this again. Like this unit is dead. I think this is the biggest loser of Hecate. Like, it's just gonna murder BBK. BBK found dead in a ditch. I don't really like that one either, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. How did the other individuals do? Okay, no. Okay, actually, I have an idea for that. And then that one should be pretty normal. Luna, Raz, and a Mickey. This one, Freeran. Elvira, and young Senya. Like that.
Time to face the consequences! What a walk in the park this is.
Let my guard
What do you know about me? For the sake of peace, I'll be the villain I have to be.
Shall we end this?
Okay.
I will judge your sins.
First come, first serve.
Let my guard. There's no mercy. I command thee. Perish.
Did I think you're leaving? Choke?
I will come out on top.
It's funny, really. The vanity of your struggle.
If I can't do it alone, we can do it together.
This is such a cool animation. They did such a good job.
I'm ready. Here, I face this with love.
You're not dead yet?
Alright, let's see if we can hit.
It's a good look on you.
Make this easier. Get a hit. Okay.
派手にやると怒られるかな。嫌なことは早めに終わらせないと。
I will show you grace. By granting you death.
油断したな。
Damn.
It's snack time.
He's geared as hell.
I don't care for amateurs.
I just realized this is gonna be a disaster.
All together.
Weak, aren't you?
This'll be fun.
This is gonna be a disaster.
What a pity.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to win this.
What a pathetic.
She keeps stealing souls from Freeran. Yeah. This is not gonna be good.
You look like a treat.
Now, let us begin.
言っておくけど私強いよ。
I've gotta kill her if I want to survive this.
ここで終わらせるよ。
Shit. Yeah, it's over.
Would you go ahead and die?
And there's another 4 souls one.
Let's team up.
Pathetic.
Leave me alone. Surprised much?
Brace yourself for a rare
This
spectacle.
Mort dealt a ridiculous amount of damage, man.
始めようか。行くよ。これでどう？仕方ないね。相手するよ。
I also have to go after Senya as quickly as possible.
やるね。始めようか。はっ。ボルザンベル。
If he has Holy Sack, we're done.
手にやると怒られるかな。ゾルトラーク。これでどう？
All I can hope for is to outspeed him. Yes. Oh man. Oh, I felt like I was dying in slow motion. Alright. It's a new age, a new guild. I haven't changed guilds since I started Epic 7. I've been in the same guild for like 4 years. But everyone, unfortunately, the amount of people in the guild just, they lost interest. Still have 3 out there, 3 out there. 3 wins, 2 wins, 1 draw. 3 draws. 1 win, 2 draws. 2 wins, 1 draw. 3 wins. 2 wins, 1 draw. 2 wins, 1 draw. 3 wins. 2 wins, 1 loss. I wonder which one he lost to. 3 out here. 1 win, 2 draws. 1 win, 2 draws. 3 wins, 3 wins. Man, I just want to be... I just want to be the better one in the team. Oh, someone attacked while I was attacking? Wait, really? Did he seriously try to attack the same one that I was attacking? Where? Oh no, he tried to attack Tias. And he failed. Nice job, Tias. Holding the line. Holding the fort. It only goes that far. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Ludwig. So many people have Ludwig. Oh, this is the one that stumped him. $300 10A, 200 300 scales. Okay. Oh, damn. Looks like this is his special. This is his special for that type of team. Okay. Interesting. I would love to see this Hasol. To see what he cooked up there. What was this? Oh. Yeah, dude, this unit's on its way out, man. Days are numbered. Unfortunately, I don't even know if I can get it, because freaking, I can't believe how, I've just been, like, I haven't been able to be lucky in the game, and I've lost resources. They only have 10 left, and we have 28 left, so we're... Gosh, they're 10,000. They're 1,500 ahead. I don't know if we can catch up. Yeah. I mean, we'll see if we can catch up, but I don't. That's gonna be difficult. Okay. Well, good day. I'm glad my new can't even think of it. I'm glad my new defenses had at least some success. That's all I can ask for.
I have lots of good wares. Take your time.
I'll log in and do normal stuff later tonight. But I'll go ahead and do this now. I'm not a big fan of this whole bloom jerk off thing. Like, I don't understand what it does. It benefits you personally, technically, because you get crests, but I don't think it really does much else for the guild. But, you know, I could be wrong. There may be something that I don't know about. I need to be doing this. All right. And I guess one thing I need to do is I need to level up and try out Flag Bearer Cigarette. I do really want to try that. Okay. That's it for that. We are going to go do some reverse 1909 story. It's story day.
You mean coffee beans aren't technically beans?
I love this line.
Even though they're named as such? No. I can't accept this. I've got to verify this absurd theory for myself.
Whoever the voice actress is, just great job. It's so funny. No. All right. music's cool. Let's go ahead and change the position of my camera up top. So if you guys need to see anything, you can. And let's get to it. This one's, I think, completely disconnected from Burton, so.
This is no ordinary train. From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury. Now it is an arc, a way to outrun death, and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They have no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too. On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before. And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed corpse. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's
This
feast.
is a story.
231, 232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
The Danube Dawn.
That was a story. That wasn't like real.
The Danube Dawn.
The boy mutters the words one last time, and then closes his notebook and hands it back to the woman beside him.
I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
You suppose? It's amazing. And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know. Huh. So, it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
Huh. The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Isn't that Semmelweis?
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
He blinks his shadowed eyes at the woman, then lowers the brim of his hat.
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in
Yeah,
you.
that's Semmelweis.
May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Robuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
She opens her notebook, her shining pen tracing the line across the page.
I'd love to, ma'am. But you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
I wouldn't be so sure.
She spins the pen idly between her fingers and looks up.
Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
The comment drifts lazily out from another passenger. It seems the tale has a few more listeners than expected.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
No, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Ah, that doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
Rabuska turns to look, but the woman who told the story has vanished.
You're young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
Ah, I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
The old man exhales a long ring of smoke. He bends down, rubbing the raw seam where his prosthetic meets his severed legs.
Of course it's necessary.
The boy nods gravely, turning toward the direction of the oncoming train.
Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure, but they also give eternal life. So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. The end of the line. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
Ah, you're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic.
The old man, half-burned cigarette between his fingers, gestures toward a corner of the station, where a mass of figures huddled together, clothes worn, cheeks red with frost. Silent and stubborn, they fix their gaze on the frozen tracks ahead of them.
Just look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck. But miracles are few and far between in this world.
The boy pats his empty stomach, chewing on the meaning behind the old man's words.
Try their luck? What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you're well aware already.
His weathered eyes gaze out over the station as if awaiting a drama soon to unfold.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
The boy bends to brush the dust up from his knees. As he does, the crowd begins to move. At that moment, the station bell tolls and a voice rings out over the din.
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings, and prepare your tickets for inspection.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
The crowd rises and surges toward the boarding gate.
better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir. Whichever god that is.
He waves to the old man before slipping into the crowd like a drop falling into the sea. No one notices his movement. All they care about are tickets, loved ones far away, and the train about to arrive. Along with a troublesome mission.
November 30th, 1912. The Danube Dawn is arriving at... Vampires. Infection. Manus Vindictae.
The investigator lingers on that name.
Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm. According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Manus is set to board this train.
Okay, look at this. It's a floppy disk.
I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy.
New teammates. She sighs and draws a communicator from her coat pocket.
Eastros Operations Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours. Still no answer. I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality too. Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
More and more people stream into the station. The platform heaves with bodies, far beyond the capacity of a single train.
Don't push them. Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
Complaints rise, anxiety spreads. The fragile order of the station collapses. A scream pierces out above the din.
No, my ticket! Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket.
Your ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
The man remains unaffected by her scolding.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Other trains? Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Oh my gosh, what a dick.
Sir? Sir!
Shouts and children's cries intertwine with the whistles and pops of steam, drowning out all persuasion.
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
Oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for... Ah!
See you, lady. Oh, gun. Before she finishes, he yanked her toward him. Passengers with tickets scream. Ticketless stand silent, numb eyes locked on him.
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Let me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone.
You don't have enough bullets. He clamps her throat and backs away, dragging her from the yellow lamplight into the shadow behind.
You really think I'm just going to be a good little sheep and go back home to wait for a bomb to fall on my head?
A hollow laugh escapes him, blood rising in his eyes.
No. If I don't get to make it out of him, then no one else will.
A gunshot splits the air. Silence falls over the crowd.
Hold it, you bastard! Get your hands off that lady!
Guards rush forward, training their rifles on the troublemaker.
Don't make us end this the hard way.
He sneers at the dark muzzles.
Aren't you soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too?
His pupils shrink. His finger tightens on the target.
Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
I thought they shot him.
Embrace rather than resist.
This is mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days! Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Just walk there.
Hypothermia,
Wow,
hunger,
yeah. That's true. It's
nervous
cold.
tension resulting
Wait,
in delirium.
Did it really get this cold in Istanbul?
Simply put, he's insane.
Good luck.
I will just...
Or this one. This'll help.
Sharp face!
I can't read it. Read it, please.
In the chaos, the shaken hostage is pulled back by the platform guards.
You all right, ma'am?
I'm fine, but my ticket. He still has my ticket.
She points toward the culprit ahead, who now charges like a mad bull.
Out of my way!
He finally shakes off the guards and bolts toward the misty tracks.
Budapest! That's the only safe place! Oh!
The world tilts. The ground gives way beneath him. He slips from the platform.
Good Lord! Sir, take my hand. The train's coming.
I was just about to say, he's gonna get run over. Cries, screams, and whistles rise in the chorus, nearly drowning the train's steam whistle in the distance. The man stands, dazed in the center of the tracks. His legs are bent at obtuse angles, broken and bleeding. But he smiles. A thick black column of smoke cuts into the dusky sky, rising along with a loud whistle.
It's the train! It's the Danube Dawn!
Year after year, the shadow of war clings to this land, relentless, unshakable. But still, the Danube Dawn makes its journey like a dutiful soldier marching alone through the rain, sleet, and storm. She arrives bearing hope for freedom and for life.
The Danube Dawn. Budapest.
At last, he remembers what he must do and stumbles toward the engine.
No, sir! No!
I made it! Mother, Father, Alina!
The train exhales smoke as it nears, headlights spilling dim yellow circles into the twilight. The man limps forward along the tracks.
Where's my ticket? Let me in! Let me in!
He cries out, waving the thin ticket in the air. He waves it like a protective charm, like the key to life were in his hand.
I have a ticket!
The train thunders as it grinds to a stop. Too late. Momentum and weight carried on iron wheels pulverize the flesh, crushing rage, madness, and fear, everything into the cold steel. Damn. The blood-stained ticket slips from his fingers, carried up and far away. The train door opens, and a stewardess with an eye patch rushes out in a panic.
Oh my. Everyone, please remain calm. We need to inspect this scene.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good, don't let us die out here.
This is the last train you need. Please, you have to help us.
The crowd surges forward toward the opening doors. The gore and horror that only just occurred is forgotten in their desperation. A roiling mass of faces filled with stark fear and determination, and bodies jostling for position. Meanwhile, the ticket drifts unseen, landing silently before another. Yet, as Semmelweis reaches out to it, she's met by a shadowy apparition. Before she can react, the shadow and the ticket are gone, vanishing into thin air.
A shadow? It could be some kind of arcane skill.
The investigator scans the crowd in silence, searching for the source of this shadow.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
Not here.
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps. As a compound engine, you understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Not here either. A train nerd in the 1910s. Finding no further clues, her pressing mission returns to the forefront of her mind. She picks up her suitcase and joins the madly churning
Crowd's
queue.
starting to rush. Not safe to stand around. Excuse me? Coming through.
In the brief moment they pass each other, the investigator spots the blood-stained ticket clenched in the boy's hand. Yeah, I thought it was him.
Please, wait.
He seems not to hear her call, hurrying on as if rushing toward, quickening his steps. Is that what I said? Quickening his pace. The investigator attempts to stop him.
Hey, my hat!
The investigator attempts to stop him, but the boy ducks. Her reaching fingers brush across the top of the dark felt hat. The felt hat falls away, revealing a girl's face. Her hair spills free and drifting in the wind. Pale skin, red eyes, and fangs. She's a spitting image of a vampire.
Red eyes.
The girl bows her head, cutting off the investigator's sight.
You're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
Seizing the pause, she leaps into the throng. In an instant, like a dragonfly into reeds, she disappears into the crowd. The investigator steps forward to grab her sole piece of evidence, a hat, plain and unremarkable.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
If nothing else, it tells her the girl values a clean getaway over her disguise. And how long is this one? 19? Probably 20 stages. Who are the other members of this squad? That's what I want to know. The full weight of the earlier travesty finally hits the crowd, as shrieks and shouts of horror divert the attention of even the most desperate. With one exception, a small and slight figure that darts between the gawking crowd.
Phew, didn't follow me. Alright, guess I'll just board here.
She exhales, though her hands tremble on her knees. The adrenaline fades, and rising against it comes the ache of overlong hunger. Her head feels like a weightless balloon.
A little longer yet, Babushka. There'll be food for days on the train. All you have to do now is get on.
She presses her belly, slowly straightening. She slips her hands into her pockets, blending into the lining, glances at the flustered young stewardess. At the train door, the stewardess spreads her arms, pleading with the agitated crowd.
Please, wait a moment while our attendant confirms your identity.
I've waited quite enough. Thank you very much. Let me aboard this instant.
What a bitch, man.
You saw the chaos of peasant rest. A living nightmare, I tell you. And I certainly don't wish to experience it again.
I understand your concern, Madam Sonia, but we must follow the train's regulations. Now, if you just wait a moment longer.
Her face burns red as she stands helpless between passengers and carriage.
Have you lost your other eye, too?
What
My
an ass.
ticket was snatched by that belligerent fellow who tumbled onto the tracks. Everyone can attest to the fact. Now I beg you to skip all this unnecessary rubbish, else I will be forced to write to the Railway Administration. I'm sure they'll be very much interested to hear about this little
A
incident.
strongly worded letter.
Please, madam, if you just wait for another moment, I'll go and ask my superior.
Despite their difference in size and in station, the little stewardess is able to hold back the agitated woman with a single hand.
What a crass little girl you are!
Ima.
From within comes a woman's voice, deep and grave in its authority.
I'll take care of this.
Ooh. The uniformed woman with a patchwork face approaches the door, a long shadow stretching out behind her.
Who's that?
On instinct, the girl takes a few cautious steps back, avoiding the frightening visage
Oh,
of the
don't
new
waste
figure.
our time. I don't care who explains what. Who are you?
The solution to your problem.
Stitches, scars. Oh, you're that conductress everyone has been talking about. As I explained, my ticket has been...
Her shrill tone softens, now touched with nervousness.
I've been made aware of this situation. These tickets are made with an arcane process. No one will use your ticket without your consent. Attempts at ticket theft are a familiar thing.
Expressionless, the woman glances into the most unremarkable corner.
But we have never lost a single ticket.
The girl's instinct for danger has never failed her. She turns at once, ready to move. Her right foot feels weighted down, and she is all at once pulled to the ground. A faint stinging buzz of electricity flows beneath the girl's feet, as if holding her there.
That stings. This her arcane skill?
Thought flashes through her mind. One step, two, the footsteps grow closer.
The arcane processing on the ticket will lead us to its location.
It's close.
Okay, stay calm, Rabuska. Nothing to panic over. Do what you always do. It's worked so far.
She inhales sharply, lips curling into what she hopes is her sweetest, most flattering smile, then turns her head.
Ah, good evening, my fine lady.
Good evening, miss.
I'm not feeling so good.
Please surrender the ticket. It's in your left trouser pocket.
How do you, I mean, what ticket?
A ticket for the Danube Dome. Bilet za vlak. Train ticket. Understand? Miss.
Her tone falls like a sledgehammer, pinning her into place.
All right. I didn't steal it. I just saw it floating in the air. You know, finders, keepers and all.
Her body lifts as her collar cinches tight around her throat. The conductress hoists her up with disturbing ease.
Huh?
She stares in disbelief at her swaying shoes, her emotions struggling to catch up.
Ima, take the ticket. It's in...
Left trouser pocket. I know.
The stewardess approaches with a cheerful smile, reaching a hand over toward her waist.
Hey! Put me down! Get your hands off me!
That mouth has a habit of running off. Should I sew it up for you?
Faint runes shimmer at the tips of the conductress's fingers. The girl wisely clamps her mouth shut.
Coins, a red bottle, a few strips of cloth, and a flute. There certainly is an awful lot in here. Is this some kind of magic pocket?
The stewardess searches the instructed pocket. As she does, she leans in close to whisper in the girl's ear.
Don't worry. The conductress won't hurt you. We just want to retrieve the ticket. Found it. Madame Sonia, please take a look. Is this your ticket?
She gestures to the carriage. A frantic passenger hurries forward and takes the bloodstained ticket.
Oh, yes! This is it. Oh, thank goodness you found it.
The woman cradles it in her palms like a prayer. The girl falls limp like a rag caught in the wind. A few coins, a bottle, some strips of cloth, and a flute, all the possessions to her name. Her luck has run thin. Not that she had much to begin with.
I'm just hungry. So hungry. I never meant to hurt anyone. Rich people always find a way to get onto these trains. I just thought that maybe I could get on to have a meal.
She swallows her last protest.
You've got your ticket back. So how about letting me down? I'll see myself off.
There you are. What sort of trouble have you gotten up to this time?
A familiar, if unexpected, savior emerges from the crowd. The dark-haired, dark-eyed investigator strides forward, paying only a passing, if meaningful, glance to the dangling girl.
Good evening, conductress. Would you mind letting her down? This is my assistant. May I ask what sort of inconvenience she's caused?
She sets the wayward hat back on the girl's head. The girl freezes, then immediately understands, eyed wide beneath the brim, cheeks flushing red.
That's right! I'm Rabuska, her assistant. What took you so long, boss? I couldn't find you anywhere. What with all the snow?
Corvus lowers her to her feet, studying the two odd figures, so unalike in accent, dress, and bearing.
Assistant.
Yeah, we're on a very, very important
important mission. But we got separated.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go. And don't forget your ticket this time.
A brand new ticket is pressed into Robuska's hand. Once meant for one of the presently missing members of Squad 77, it now belongs to her.
If you cause trouble like that again, I won't hesitate to punish you, in line with the proper regulations.
Sure. Thank you.
She nods rapidly, clutching it tight, casting the investigator a conflicted glance.
I see. In that case, on behalf of the crew of the Danube Dawn, I wish you a pleasant journey.
Okay. She dips her head, businesslike.
We're running late now, and the snow is getting heavier. Come aboard. If there are any other matters to discuss, let us do so in the warmth of the train.
Yeah. Passengers file aboard, excitement in their eyes.
How splendid. This train is more luxurious than I ever imagined.
Well, she was a luxury express once upon a time. I heard that during the Golden Age, each journey she took was like a social event in itself, filled up to the brim with nobles and celebrities.
The investigator scans the crowd, but it seems her reinforcements are nowhere to be found. The communicator remains silent, no reply.
It appears I'll have to finish this mission myself. It's not all bad. At least I'll have a little bonus waiting for me when I get back to the Foundation.
She offers a soft sigh before turning her sharp glance back to her first catch of the evening, mid-slink in a second escape attempt.
You're going the wrong direction, Miss Robuska. Our seats are this way.
Of course they are.
The girl scratches her head, feigning awkwardness, but her eyes shoot to the investigator's hand, now firmly grasping her arm.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I never would have gotten on board if it weren't for you. I really don't have anything to repay you with, though. Tell you what, when we get to Budapest, if you still remember me...
Not so fast, Miss Robuska.
You still remember.
I have some questions for you.
The carriage goes utterly silent despite the commotion of boarding. She follows the others' eyes, now locked on the conductress and the stewardess standing together at the end of the carriage.
Welcome aboard the Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. I am Corvus, your conductress, and this is Ima, your chief stewardess. The Danube Dawn travels from Istanbul to Vienna, a journey of a little more than 800 miles, with stops in Nika and Budapest. Due to an unfortunate incident at the station, our departure will be delayed until after dinner while we cooperate with the local government's investigation. As an apology, we have prepared a substantial meal for every passenger.
Free food.
Her eyes flash bright, her stomach quivers with anticipation. She steadies her trembling fingers and masks her weakness with a smile.
I see you have a particular interest in food.
The investigator smiles at her.
You're welcome to my meal if you'd like. But in return, you need to sit here and stay out of trouble. Do we have an agreement?
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but...
The girl blinks.
Why are you doing all this? I'm just an ordinary girl. Why do all this for me?
I'm not keeping you, if that's what you're thinking. You're free to go anytime.
She leans closer and lowers her voice with intent.
That is, if you really are a normal girl as you claim. That conductress is sharp. If she figures out you're not my assistant, it may be difficult to convince her not to throw you out. And to top it off...
Around them, the rich and the powerful officers and riders each settle into their seats, lively chatter filling the carriage with anticipation.
I don't think this train is anywhere near as safe as it first appears.
Versailles Palace on rails. Oh, they abandoned it in a warehouse? Dinner arrives and the tension eases. They hunch over their trays to eat, drink, and chatter, laughter rising and falling. Oh. Of course, there are a few incidents.
You call this beef stew?
Oh, what a bitch, man.
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different from our usual fare.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel.
Someone throw her off. She slams her knife and fork down in anger.
It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses. I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting showed the kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
Yeah.
Ha! Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life? Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't taste like wet socks.
What a dick.
Oh, that's rich, you...
Wait, what? I think it's a typo. Are but not. Yeah, it's a typo. The gentleman flushes red and rises. A stifled giggle sounds behind him. A woman sits behind them, scribbling purposefully as they speak.
What are you doing, Mum?
Me. Just recording what I see.
The editor closes her notebook with grace.
Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking. Or, perhaps, battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew. Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Journalists.
That I am. Though I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity. If you have any interesting material, especially about Arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
Oh, maybe that's his name. The pair falter, unable to reply, and return to their dinner. The quarrel now soothed leaves the stewardess effusively grateful.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Don't you worry. Poor thing.
The editor props her head in one hand, turning to watch the passenger feasting in the corner. A passenger feasting in the corner.
Someone's enjoying the meal.
Is that Robuska stuffing her face?
I haven't had food like this in forever.
The sight of food, real food, melts away the girl's anxieties. The speed and ferocity with which she eats is startling, yet the investigator spies a curious, inconsistently good
Thank
table
you, ma'am.
manners. Thank you, ma'am.
It's Semmelweis. Has anyone ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Yeah? Thanks.
Robuska lifts her head, eyes shadowed by her brim. Unusual
You were
eyes.
saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks. Why do you say that, exactly?
She presses her hat lower.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, or even you.
Her tone is not forceful, falling short of accusation. Still, Robuska cannot help but make her case.
Miss Semmelweis, all I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Her voice is gentle, but her words piercing.
Well, yeah, I took it. But I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days. I needed to do something to survive. I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway. And then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
The girl flushes red. Semmelweis holds her stare as if already knowing the truth and waiting for a confession. At last, she allows a smile to slip from her face.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you aren't the cause of any harm. But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
Silence. Her silence is the answer. Realizing her slip, she stiffly changes the subject.
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity.
She sidesteps the question, producing a folder from her briefcase.
But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions.
She draws out a white slip of paper.
Have you seen this pattern before?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere.
One hell of a pattern.
I might be able to search my memory more carefully. That is, if you let me go later.
The girl eyes the symbol again as if thinking hard, but the facade drops.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them.
She frowns bluntly.
One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality, just like...
She meets the girl's crimson eyes, catching a flicker of panic.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
A voice cuts the tension. At the far end of the carriage, the conductress raises a hand, beckoning the investigator.
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Sure thing, boss.
After warning her assistant, the investigator rises and makes her way toward the conductress.
That girl is not your assistant. Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
The conductress leans against the wall in what must, for her, be a supremely exaggerated gesture.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime. Wouldn't you agree, conductress?
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed. But you are from that foundation, correct?
Her gaze falls on the badge at the investigator's chest.
That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Aboard an express train bound to pass through a war zone. You must take your vacations very seriously.
The investigator sighs and pulls out her Foundation ID.
St. Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis.
The conductress returns the card without a change in her tone.
Is there anything that I might do for you, investigator?
Without a change in her tone.
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
She cuts straight to the point, stating her mission boldly and without restraint.
A vampire.
A grim shadow passes over the conductress's face.
You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories, none of them real. I can't help you chase a myth.
She returns to the sofa, picking up a pair of knitting needles.
Please have a seat, investigator. I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Aima.
Semmelweis steadies herself, forcing her eyes away from the flickering needles.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude...
A thought flashes through her mind.
You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
The conductress lifts her eyes from the tight stitches to meet hers.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen.
The investigator leans forward.
According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist. Those few who survive become what is known as infected. They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, Conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
Conductress, the station staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh?
The two women sit facing one another, their expressions cold and serious.
Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies, I'm just...
Wait. I'll go with you.
The conductress sets the scarf on the sofa's edge.
Excuse me for a moment, investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks.
Administrative process. She stresses the words.
Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
She leaves through the open door, her stewardess trailing behind like a lost duckling. Semmelweis watches the guards on the platform, studying the movement of their lips.
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
Unexpectedly, the conductress does not resist the guard's demands. Instead, she produces a badge.
Oh, so you're one of us.
The standoff ends. A faint smile creeps over Corvus's face.
The railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening. Is she handing him a badge?
Then, as if sensing her eyes, the conductress suddenly turns to the window. Her smile collapses in an instant.
Perceptive, aren't you?
She leans back, watching as the conductress and the stewardess disappear from view. On the steps of the train, the conductress halts and waves her hand briskly.
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
sharp whistle, the train surges forward, chugging with growing speed into the black expanse.
Phew, the train is finally moving.
Hearts long held in suspense settle, lulled by the rhythmic sway of the train.
Now, what to do when I get to Budapest? First, eat a lot of kapama. No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder.
The girl draws her caval flute, fingers brushing the tiny cracks.
Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours?
She looks out at the rolling mountains in the distance, seeing a lone figure running alone. Running along their spine. The figure dashes through the graveyard over cold fields beneath a sagging sky. Her silent film is suddenly pierced with sound, a scream that only she can hear.
Whatever happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama.
The girl sniffles, putting the flute away before taking a quick look around the carriage.
Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lark cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires. No, the sooner I leave, the better.
She jumps from her seat, hesitates, then drops 2 coins on the table.
Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart.
Resolute, she turns back, searching for another refuge.
I'm lost. I can't find my friends.
I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on, you can do it.
The girl hurries to leave, but her hem is caught.
Please help me. I don't know where I am.
Her sobbing echoes so loudly that people 3 carriages away prick their ears. At last, she plays her trump card, removing her hat to reveal her fangs and crimson eyes.
Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you.
Really?
No fear, no disgust. Only curiosity, innocent wonder.
Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See?
She leans closer, pulling down her eyelids.
Wow. Your eyes are so pretty. Like rubies.
Rubies? Never heard that one before.
She flushes red, caught off guard by the compliment.
Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus.
Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither. Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires.
The girl circles her while jumping up and down like an excited puppy.
But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care, though. I think they're amazing. Don't you? So, I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one, too, right?
Sure I do. Now that you mention it. Maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors.
Babushka coughs lightly, claps her hands, and recounts her proud history.
Ahem. Long, long, long. A lot of longs ago. Back in the earliest times. A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating. Yeah, that's right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold the Fifth.
Dracula!
My great-grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then, he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death.
Then, how old are you?
Name's Babushka. I'm 14 years old. I'm 214 years old.
She quickly corrects herself.
Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years. But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage.
The young girl speaks with fervor, reciting the stories from memory. Stories that rise up from the endless snowy winters, silence a blazing hearth, her head on her mother's lap, eyes drifting shut. Fangs soaked with blood, moonlit nights, and dark castles, she begged her mother to tell those wondrous tales again and again. Until her voice grew faint, and the little girl drifted into a blissful sleep.
Vampire?
Children gather as if drawn by unseen magic.
William!
The lone bird finds companions at last.
You're here. This is my new friend, Rabuska. She's a vampire.
Uh-oh.
Wow, a real life vampire? Wow. Oh.
Excited voices fill the air until a boy steps from the shadows, scorn written on his
How do you know
face.
she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does. Her eyes are red, like rubies.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska?
Of course I am.
She flusters, now determined to defend the honor of her kind.
You want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like.
She makes a performance of strolling under the light.
Take a look. Can you find my shadow?
Shadow. Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Shadows accompany every child, an identical twin matching the movement of their hands in the darkness. but Rubuska stands alone, as if light itself goes straight through her, as though she was never bound to its law, never part of the world it illuminated.
We vampires don't have shadows.
Vampire! Vampire!
The children cheer louder and louder, clapping with glee.
Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Told you so.
Her pride is short-lived. Another challenge soon follows.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends.
Can't dig yourself a hole like
you
that.
think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
The children watch with rapt attention.
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss! Boss!
She feels almost dizzy with power.
Well, if you insist. All right, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
A rumbling voice cuts through.
Yeah, you heard all that?
We heard you the moment we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
Wait, is that what you said earlier? She's actually one of my best friends.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
Best friend.
Big but slow. Is that right?
It's just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Rubuska?
The stewardess examines the gaggle of children surrounding Rubuska.
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars.
Ooh.
Right, everyone?
Rubuska sniffs, proud of her new followers.
Exactly. We're the familiars of the Great Bimb. Ahem. This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me?
She changes the subject abruptly.
When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that. That? Oh, that.
New stories! New stories!
The noise fades and the carriage returns to calm.
How lovely it is to see Miss Rubuska making so many new friends. I'm almost a little jealous.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
Ima sneaks a glance at her, hesitating.
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
It is. Let's go.
Before leaving, the stewardess casts a final worried look at the mischievous passenger, remembering her shadowed smile and those impossibly brilliant crimson eyes.
Rubuska.
It was the stewardess who looked, or was it Corvus? Oh, it was the stewardess. Okay.
The train rocks as it plows through the winter storm. The investigator lets her vision glaze over the scene beyond the window, still pondering the meaning of the conductress's badge.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times. Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before. I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me.
She pulls a pocket watch from her coat and flicks it open.
They've been gone for a while now. Well...
Then she looks around the room. Thanks to the conductress's fine administrative process, every file is simple to find. From timetables to station logs, everything is within reach.
These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait. Better act cautiously.
The investigator shakes her head, casting the thought aside.
I apologize for keeping you.
Corvus enters and returns to her sofas. Her loyal stewardess follows in behind. She takes stock of the room, confirming that nothing has changed since she left.
Ima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn. You've waited for some time. Where were we? The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board, carriage by carriage.
The investigator shifts tactics, speaking more directly.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent. This was a notification, not a negotiation.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization. I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
She arches a brow, certain that the investigator doesn't have the authorization.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power.
She pauses to draw out the effect.
To stop the Danube Dawn.
Stop the train! No!
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Then you better cooperate with me.
Just the passengers?
Ima opens her mouth, then closes it again, glancing at the conductress. Corvus stands and pats her on the shoulder.
I see. I have one stipulation. That my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
That's fine.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
Naturally, conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least.
The investigator maintains a practiced, business-like smile as she extends her hand.
There's no time to lose. Let's get started. Glad we could come to an agreement, Conductress.
Semmelweis 1, Conductors 0. Announcements, explanations, records, their cooperation continues smoothly.
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. 6 carriages to go.
Semmelweis answers with a subdued smile.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
A worried lady approaches, concern evident on her brow.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair. I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductors, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
She notes down each description carefully, attentive to all the passengers.
Ah, Robuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
Following the conductress's words, all eyes turn to the children at the back.
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich. Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Argesh Mill. Argesh Castle. He lived to be 165 years old.
Snore? They're bored? The girl eagerly continues her tales, unaware and unconcerned that her audience has drifted off to sleep.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
The governess storms over, skirt swaying wider than usual, appearing almost like a bowling ball rolling down the aisle.
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
The children jolt awake, Annabelle springing from Robuska's lap.
Annabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company.
Excuse me?
That
Bitch?
goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
That kind of company? Is she talking about me?
From her sharp gaze, Robuska realizes the difference in their clothes. A hand lands on her shoulder, breaking her thought.
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
Man, what a bitch!
No, Miss Dorothy. I was lost, and Robuska helped me.
How many times have I told you? You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
Riffraff? Hey, lady, what do you mean?
Apologies, madam, but this is just a simple passenger registration. No need to worry, Miss Robuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
What are you?
I'm Robuska.
She straightens her back and speaks firmly.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Lineage? Oh, sure. I'm Thermanikian.
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human?
Oh, then I guess I'm...
There is no third option.
Well, how do you know? All right,
The girl falters, eyes dodging, but it's William that leaps to explain.
He's our vampire boss. Of course she's an Arcanist.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
She's our vampire boss.
Oh.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when you were young? Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
Rusalka.
I did
We have
not.
one of those. Corvus. What a stiff. The conductress coldly interrupts her.
Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
I won't do it again, I swear.
She exhales, but Annabelle, now awake and confused, speaks up.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska.
The air stills.
You don't have a shadow. You showed us. And real vampires don't have shadows, right? Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She gathers her courage, standing firm even under the governess's glare, her voice quiet but sure as she challenges their attitude. The crowd looks down to the finely embroidered carpet beneath the girl's feet and fails to find her shadow.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around?
The patchwork conductress takes a step forward, her towering figure making the children stumble back in fear. Her hand rests once more on Rabuska's shoulder, firm yet proper.
You're going to have to come with us. I'm afraid that Danube Dawn's security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
Okay. Damn, she's really tied up. Who are you?
I'm Rabuska. Are we done? This isn't funny, you know?
What's your purpose on this train?
I'm going to Budapest to find a job. Let me go!
Do you have any companions aboard?
Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me.
Are you a vampire?
Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
She hangs her head, her whole body radiating defeat.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent. But can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe.
Semmelweis returns to the conductor's side.
I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target. Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for. I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
Rabuska. Soon she perks up again, a hint of color returning to her face.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Huh?
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire, vampire, vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire! So what?
Her ruby eyes seem ablaze with fury.
Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people. Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something.
Like today's society.
1 minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with. It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why I have nowhere to go. And now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead.
Tears begin to streak down her face.
I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for? Follow your rules. Pierce me through with a stick.
Goodness, Rabuska. You.
The carriage is silent for a moment. The passengers stare at the girl as if seeing her anew. The conductress loosens the string that binds her.
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed. Take this! Ha!
Does she try to escape?
Embrace rather than resist.
Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me. Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
I admire
Those peaceful?
sharp fangs. Weak heart as well.
Regaining control
Like
of
a-
our bodies.
Like a bat.
All right, Rabuska. Calm down.
Your struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth. Let me go!
Now, to preserve this memory in our dreams.
I didn't even get a good bite in.
Resistance is futile. The conductress pins her down with ease.
You're brave. Bold, even. But you're not going anywhere. For now.
Let me go! Let me...
I leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
A minor nuisance, nothing more. If it were not for her missing teammates, the investigator wouldn't mind playing chaperone for a day.
But perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis.
The stewardess, silent until now, finally speaks with a strange note of eagerness.
I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today. She can stay with us until then.
Semmelweis lets out a steady, meaningful breath, resigned to this course of action.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
Sensing the girl's unease, Ima gently takes her
You
hand.
can stay in my room, Ruby. There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ruby? Come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Call it house arrest. Allow us to escort you.
The two figures march down the narrow train corridor. One dangles by her collar, the other nearly scraping the roof. Together, inseparable, uncanny whole. Wait, what?
Watch it! You're pulling my hair!
One dangles by her collar, the other nearly scraping the roof. Together, an inseparable, uncanny whole. Okay.
I'll bite you! All of you! I swear!
If you ignore the faintest bit of noise, that is. I don't know why she acted out there at the end. Like, she could have been just fine.
This is illegal, you know? Criminal! Let me out!
Dude, what is her problem?
Let me out!
She has a comfortable carriage all to herself. The girl shouts, pressing her right ear hard against the door, desperate to melt into it. Tap, tap, tap. The footsteps grow fainter, echoing down the empty hallway.
Phew, finally gone. All right, Babushka, what's next?
She pulls a metal trinket from her rags and brings it to the lock.
Think this lock will stop me, eh? You're going to have to try harder than that. Gotcha.
The door opens only to a sliver, just wide enough for a ruby eye.
Okay, coast is clear. Ha! Easy! You've done it again, Babushka.
She plants her hands on her hips triumphantly. Only one more step before freedom.
Ruby?
Where did you come from?
Ima gestures behind her as the door swings open and a small stewardess is revealed, standing in place.
You...
Caught off guard, Ruby freezes. She doubts her chances to talk her way out of this.
All right, I'm caught. So what? You going to report me to your boss?
The stewardess presses a finger to her lips and winks at Babushka.
Be quiet, or they'll hear you. Are you afraid? I can smell it on you.
Afraid? Clearly, you don't know me. So, are you going to tell them or not?
As long as you don't go running off, I won't.
She checks the hall, then slips inside, delicately closing the door.
So, why are you here? Where's the conductress?
They're in the break van. Miss Semmelweis needs to check over some files. Don't worry. Anyway, it's a bit dull all alone in here. Why don't we have a chat? Come. Sit next to me.
Yeah, I wish Robuska was a little more grateful. Ima reclines on the sofa, patting the space beside her. Reclines on the sofa, patting the space beside her. The girl glances at her dark palms and ragged cuffs.
My clothes are kind of dirty. I don't want to mess up your sofa.
Really, I don't mind.
Warm words don't reach her. She stays rooted to the floor.
Then how about...
The stewardess claps her hands, then seizes Robuska as if inspired.
Ah, let's get you changed. Then you can join me without a worry.
Wait, I didn't... Ah! Lord, you're strong.
Not this. Or this one. Ah, found you. Here, put this on.
Oh.
Oh my, you look wonderful.
Does it fit?
Oh, it fits you splendidly. I hereby declare that these clothes are yours to keep.
Really?
God knows how long it's been since she's worn clean clothes. Red and white stitching traces arc across the hem of her skirt. She chokes back words, trying to believe what she sees.
Thank you, Ima. Hold on. Why don't you have a mirror in your room? You've got so many clothes.
The stewardess shyly touches her eye patch.
Oh, I don't much like mirrors. My eyes aren't very pretty.
What are you talking about? I mean, your eyes? Looks good. More than good. Well, in short, you're good through and through.
She scratches her head, gaze sliding to the pile of garments stacked nearby.
I used to have a closet like yours, filled with silks, cashmere, corduroy, all kinds. Did you buy all these clothes yourself?
Confiscated train.
Oh no. Most of them are from a family member. He said that life as a stewardess is as boring as our uniforms. So, whenever he goes off on a long trip, he buys me new clothes. That way, no matter how far apart we are, I always feel like he's right here with me.
Family. Boring. By the time I was your age, I'd already been halfway around the peninsula all by myself.
Goodness, that sounds wonderful. But I think my life is rather pleasant too. Every day, the train welcomes new passengers, all bringing their own stories. I can travel without ever having to leave. And the conductress looks after us. I know she seems stern and maybe a little angry, but she's truly lovely underneath. And a wonderful tailor, too.
She points to the row of matryoshkas.
See the clothes on the matryoshkas? She made every single one. Aren't they darling?
She points to the row of matryoshkas by the window. Each wears a colorful knit sweater, their smiles stiff yet harmless.
Wait, sorry. Are there two conductresses on this train? I mean, No, I can't picture it at all.
Robuska jerks her head, attempting to banish the uncanny image.
That conductress? Knitting little sweaters? Ugh. Just imagining it is giving me the creeps.
Conductress, you dropped this.
A ball of red yarn rolls to Semmelweis's feet. She picks it up, handing it back to the conductress.
Thank you. All the files are here. Logbooks in the first drawer on the left. Shift handover logs are at the bottom of the second drawer on the right. Dispatch instructions are on the table.
Much appreciated. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Without a word, Corvus resumes her handiwork. The scarf billows out with every stitch, keeping silent company. A rare moment of peace, perhaps a chance to understand each other.
The stitching on this is immaculate. I'm surprised to see you're fond of needlework.
It's a common skill. Nothing special.
Blunt words, blunt endings, the topic dies. The investigator returns to her files, scanning endless logs and numbers until she finds another opening.
The name of this train is very intriguing to me. The Danube Dawn. Does it hold any special meaning?
The carriage hums with the grinding of wheels. Another topic dies.
Sorry. I've never been much good at small talk or knowing when it's appropriate or with whom.
To unite all regions along the Danube.
Huh?
You asked if it meant something.
She pauses her work to meet the investigator's eyes.
It's simple. Unite all regions along the Danube and move forward into the new day as one.
Okay.
Unite all regions?
Elsewhere, two girls lean against one another on a plush sofa, feeling the rhythmic tremor of the wheels beneath them.
From Istanbul to Vienna, through Belgrade, Nika, and Budapest.
Fingers trace lazy lines through the air.
See how the train is like a line connecting other dots along the Danube?
Huh. Makes the war seem even more ironic.
Well, I don't really understand all that's going on out there. But I do know that I like this name. The Danube Dawn. It sounds warm and bright. Like we're all a big family. What you said earlier about putting people in boxes, I feel the same way. Why can't they just sit down and have a good chat like we're doing now?
Robuska brightens.
I know, right? I knew we'd get along.
No, you didn't.
Of course. I get along with all types. Humans, arcanists, vampires.
She makes a sly glance towards Robuska.
Actually, you're the first vampire I've ever met. It's a little strange and new, but I'm not scared. I like you.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself. But is there actually anyone you don't like?
The stewardess tilts her head back in deep thought.
I can't think of anyone.
Huh, do it. You like everyone, and everyone likes you. Like a happy little princess.
The princess nods, graciously accepting her teasing.
I'm grateful for the life I'm living, and I hope you are too. My only wish is that everyone could live
She clasps Robuska's hand.
Like this, see? Our fingers are born separate and alone. But if we lock them together, they become one. Nothing can break them apart.
No, I don't. I could break free anytime I want.
The girl recoils slightly, but Aima's grip holds, gentle yet firm.
Do you want to break free, Ruby?
Her pale hands are nearly translucent, faint blue veins showing through. Palm to palm, those threads intertwine, binding them.
Unite together and move into a new day as one? That's a truly unimaginable concept.
Dream though it was, the spirit of the times brought many who believed it could be real, wanting to believe the lands along the Danube could live as one.
Idealism does often come hand in hand with impracticality. Still, it's admirable to stand firm in your beliefs. Impractical or not, I respect it.
Her unexpected approval is met with an equally strange curiosity. Her needles continue their motion. With her left hand, she loops the yarn over the right needle's tip, then deftly draws it back down. Each pull tightens the fabric, fortress walls forming beneath her fingers. When she speaks again, her voice is softened.
It's no difference to me. This is only a job. Deliver 13 carriages and our passengers from one point to another safely. That's it.
13 carriages? Are you sure?
The investigator catches the crucial number. I was just about to say.
Seems unusual to choose an unlucky number for a train.
The needle halts.
I meant including the locomotive. Rolling stock, then? I didn't want to be too technical.
It's fine, really. I suppose I should wish you luck, conductress. After all, it is our common goal to have the train arrive safely, yes?
Which is why you've been allowed access here. Now,
the last stitch is done. Corvus sets her work aside. Soft red scarf now rests in her lap.
It's a beautiful scarf. I'm sure Aima will appreciate it.
Thank you.
A flicker of a smile. Her gaze slips to the clock, checking the time.
Have you made any progress?
Not much, but I did find something helpful. The ticket reservation log could be useful to cross-check against what our passenger said.
She nods.
Good. We've been here long enough. If you'll excuse me, I have a job to do.
It's been a pleasure working with you, conductress.
Together, they rise and step out. A blizzard rages outside, buffeting the train as it speeds into the night. The hour is late and the lamps dim. Passengers return to their compartments one by one. The soft sway of the train is soothing. The soft sway of the train soothing them to sleep like a lullaby. Okay. Only 2 passengers remain in the shared space, seating face to face in silence.
Madam, would you mind putting down your pen? I need to take your information.
Verity, British, Arcanist. I like coffee, battered cod, and breezy nights. I hate deadlines and rainy days. There. That's all there is to know about me. Now, it's my turn to ask the questions.
The editor sets down her pen, then leans deep as if passing along a secret.
Have you found it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a no, then.
She waves her hand half-heartedly.
No matter. I'm sure even the most compelling of stories would turn to a dull report when put in your hands. Goodbye. Best of luck with your work.
Semmelweis closes her pen and files, but the editor, struck by a thought, speaks again.
Ah, but since you've been looking so diligently, I suppose I might throw you a bone.
Yes?
She leans closer still, giving a wink to the investigator.
Rumor is, many passengers aboard this train have heard crying during the night.
Crying? What kind of crying?
It starts soft, then turns to a hissing sound, lasting, echoing, and then, all of a sudden, it stops.
She grips her own throat, smiling at the investigator.
Like a kitten being strangled. Well, how did you like my little ghost story?
Wait, there's something behind you, hanging in midair. It looks like a strangled kitten.
Expressionless, Semmelweis shuts down the clumsy joke.
A good attempt, really. But not nearly enough to work on me.
The editor straightens, but doesn't shed her smile.
Back to your work then, little Miss Clueless.
Okay, so she's an asshole. The registration is finally done. Feeling a trace of fatigue, Semmelweis returns to her seat and opens her files to review.
One of the few trains that travels across the peninsula. A crew with as of yet unidentified backgrounds and a haunted carriage. All passengers on the manifest have been registered. No notable discrepancies to be found.
She stows the papers. Everything falls into place too neatly. Every absurdity justified, but something is off.
And still no sign of the menace. It seems the key to all this lies with the conductress. What is she hiding? We are stopping?
Excuse me, sir? Why is the train stopping? I just got into sleep.
The steward hurries through the corridor, calming the roused passengers.
Apologies for the interruption. I'm afraid the train must come to a temporary stop. The railhead is impassable because of the heavy snow. The situation is being dealt with as we speak. Please stay in your rooms and remain calm. The dining carriage will come around to deliver nighttime desserts. We have Leipzig lard cake and Turkish delight. Should you require anything else, please let me know.
Snow?
She lifts a corner of the curtain. Snowflakes drift outside, brushed about lazily in the waning storm.
Snow indeed, but it hardly seems heavy enough to warrant a stop.
On the other side of the train, the little vampire remains fast asleep. Robuska lies sprawled on the sofa, breathing evenly. The day's turbulence has worn her down. A new friend's comfort was the best lullaby.
How odd. I've never known a vampire to sleep at night.
She reaches out, inching toward the sleeping face.
Oh, it's time.
The stewardess shakes her head, brushing the hair from the girl's cheek.
Look at this smile on her face. She must be having sweet dreams. It's a shame I have to go.
She rises and quietly closes the door. Light fades into shadow until the room is swallowed in darkness.
Nighty-night, Ruby.
The air reeks of damp wood, rot, snow, and conspiracy. A girl drifts among the trees like a phantom, fading into and then reappearing in the dark. The conductress has been waiting in the snow, crushing flakes in her palm.
You're late. Did something happen?
No, sorry. I was just making sure the vampire girl was asleep.
Did anyone see you?
The train, the forest, and the winterlands conspire in gray silence. Snow falls calmly but steadily.
I was careful. No one saw me.
Good. They're expecting us.
The two move toward the rear of the train, vanishing into the heavy snow. Snowprints follow, another figure trailing them. Oh. She's on top of it. She's 60 years old? Oh, the bitch. Yeah. Arbuthnot. Okay. Strange name, man.
Apologies for the wait.
Lower your weapons. It's Iglika.
Iglika? Shadows part, young men emerge. Recognizing the conductress, they lower their rifles.
I prefer Corvus. It's more familiar to me. Are they all our people?
She checks their faces, easing only when she sees no strangers among them.
Yes, no others. Just as planned. Pyros' men are patrolling ahead.
Good. Finish this quickly. The passengers believe we're clearing snow ahead of the train. Is Pyros holding up his end?
Yes, he'll let you through when the train arrives.
Good. And the cargo?
In the carriage over there. In the woods. We've got horses to pull it over. This way. It'll keep you out of sight.
At her word, the men hurry down the full path by the tracks.
Come on, follow us!
She steps forward, but her coat hem is tugged.
Conductress,
Got it. Don't worry. I'll be back.
The conductress drapes a newly made scarf over the girl's shoulders until it has all but buried her face.
So soft. Thank you, conductress.
I don't want you to catch a chill.
Iglika!
Patting her shoulders, she walks alone into the shadows.
1, 2, 3. Whew.
All right, time for an inventory check.
She's added another carriage?
Semmelweis blends into the dark shadows of the trees, examining the train. A new carriage is pulled up and is secretly attached behind the rear cabin.
What's it carry? Guns? Ammunition? Controlled substances? And those don't look like Serbian troops.
She waits until the soldiers disperse, leaving only 2 behind. Ima lowers her head and clutches her scarf. Then she suddenly collapses to her knees.
Ima.
What's wrong with her? The snow falls constantly and heavily. Their figures lean together in the storm, like ghosts rooted among the trees. In that moment, all else melts away. The world is only the 2 of them.
I'm sorry.
I know. Silly girl. Shouldn't have gotten so close.
What are they? Could it be?
The investigator, hidden in the shadow, frowns as she keens her eyes.
Need to get confirmation.
Freeze! Hands up, where I can see them.
She raises her hands.
Turn around.
2 soldiers stagger before her, face ghostly and haggard, like 2 white flames drifting in the night.
Don't do anything stupid. What did you see just now?
I saw...
She flicks her toe, kicking a stone into one soldier's knee.
Ah!
He cries out, buckling to the ground. She lunges, seizing his weapon in the same instant, turning it on the other.
My turn now. Hands up where I can see them.
Nice job. Nice.
Embrace rather than resist.
Tristan,
I will kiss it.
weak hand stuff. Sharp face.
This will help. I can't breathe it. Now, to preserve this memory in our dreams.
Two young soldiers lie unconscious in the snow.
Something's wrong with these soldiers. Slow movements, unsteady steps, and their faces oddly pale. No bullets in either gun. That can't just be a mistake.
She checks their gear, empty rifles, unmarked tags, and a trinket that draws her eye.
Same shape and size. This looks to be the item the conductors gave that soldier at the station earlier. Manus Vindictae. Finally you rear your head.
She runs her finger over the familiar symbol, then pulls her communicator from her coat and presses the button.
Investigator Semmelweis to Foundation. Mission number 0073 MV.
Go ahead, investigator.
Progress update. I found the Manus Vindictae insignia on a soldier at a station near Belgrade. The conductress of the Danube Don has undertaken suspicious dealings with these soldiers, stopping the train on the pretext of the railway being blocked by the snow in order to secretly add an additional carriage. Progress update.
The conductress of the Danube has undertaken suspicious dealings with these soldiers, stopping the train on the pretext of the railway being blocked by snow in order to secretly add an additional carriage.
I now have reason to believe that the conductress is collaborating with Manus Vindictae. Whatever's in that carriage may be related to our blood-sucking target. One more thing. I've lost contact with all members of Squad 77.
Captain 0073MV, report received. We will continue our search for Squad 77. Please proceed with your mission, investigator.
Okay. Report finished. She snaps the device shut. She looks up at the dark sky. The storm is easing.
Been out here a while. Any longer, and I might start to raise suspicion. Time to head back.
Time passes slowly. A few passengers stir awake with the stop. Some step out of their cabins, whispering in the darkness.
All passengers, please remain in your rooms. The train is about to depart and we will reach the border checkpoint soon.
The steward moves between cars, calming their unease. Between two cars, he sees one door ajar, wind blowing snow inside.
Why is the door open? Wait a minute. There's something underneath.
A passenger leans there, coughing hard, drawing the attention of the steward.
Excuse me. When is the train leaving?
Oh, apologies, sir. In about 10 minutes.
He's suspicious too. He lowers his head with dejection. When the steward leaves, his eyes roll, lips twitching with a guttural rasp. Something's wrong with this dude. Low rumbles, drowned voices, shouts, and any stray sound in the train. Low rumbles, drowned voices, shouts, any stray sound in the train. The Danube Dawn rolls on into the storm, laden with passengers. Oh man, it just started to get good, and I kind of need to go now. So, that's a bummer. But this is good so far. We got about halfway done, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Man, I didn't even get to one where I could farm. That was the whole point of doing it today, was that I was able to get to something I could farm. I guess that'll have to be tomorrow. That's okay. We can go one more day without farming. But yes, this is entertaining so far. I'm very curious as to how Robuska plays in all this, and I hope she's okay. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what happens. So, hey, this is pretty cool. This is a little bit better than the one they did down here. Now you can tell that you can drag it. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for me for today, guys. I don't have any more time. They're fixing a gas leak on my house, so it's gonna start to get cold, and I just gotta be on call, so I don't want to be constantly stepping away. I already had to do it twice within the past like 15 minutes, so I'll be on tomorrow, and we'll continue this. And after we're done with this, we may take a short break before heading into ZZZ's story. There's a lot of stories, like, back. Man, I gotta stop letting them build up. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I will catch you guys next time. Neptorka, I'll see you guys.